Oh, this is really funny.
Oh, no. I'm scared.
No, it's good.
Oh my gosh, it's so cute in here.
Welcome to Snapchat's Gimme Lore.
Give me lore. So let me get comfortable.
I know, yeah, find yourself comfy.
Yes.
It's been a minute.
I know. I'm just so excited to be sitting across from you.
I know, me too. We have our own lore.
We have our own lore.
Before we get started, we definitely have to do a photo together.
Okay, let's do it.
We're gonna take this Polaroid camera here.
Okay.
I'll let you take it.
Okay.
You're just gonna push the red button there.
Great.
And then on the count of 3, we will do Gimme Lore. Ready? 3, 2, 1, Gimme Lore.
Oh, I was supposed to say something.
It's all right. Well, welcome to the show. Welcome to Snapchat's Gimme Lore. And I wanna start with, what is Lauren's lore?
My lore is a mix of being a Barbie/Survivor girl. I feel like my lore is very random. I think that when people meet me, they definitely see me as one way, and I like to prove them wrong.
Like, is there any internet lore about you that is untrue?
Honestly, no. I think I really pride myself on authenticity, and I think with me, what you see is what you get. Like, yeah, I can be a passenger princess, but I'm also gonna like do things that challenge me, and I try to show up pretty much like myself. So I feel like my audience knows me pretty well.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Always being your authentic self.
Yeah, you know.
And that's what Snap's so good for.
Yes, truly.
As a frequent host and interviewer, who has left you feeling starstruck?
Oh my gosh. Doja Cat, because I'm a Doja Cat stand down. Like, and also a lot of these women are my age. So I think it's like the Miley Cyruses of the world, or like Doja, Meg the Stallion, like people that I'm genuine fans of. But also, I just recently interviewed James Cameron for the Avatar premiere, and it was sick. And he literally was like, because I go by Lauren Ashley, he's like, you know, there's a bird in the movie called the Ash people. And he's like, so you're in the movie? And I was like, James, you just made my whole life. I feel like I'm starstruck by everybody, honestly, you know?
That's cool. Are
you too, Kobe.
Oh. You know, you make me feel so good. Yeah, I think like, you know, opening the door to some things that people, or getting a peek behind the lens.
Yeah, it's really cool to be a part of the conversation before the conversation is had, or even start the conversation, you know? And then be able to add something extra, whereas I might not have been able to do that before.
The internet calls you the queen of Yapville. How accurate is this?
I mean, you've known me for how long? Since I was like 19 years old. I love to talk. I can't shut up. Yeah, it's true as hell.
That's
it's
fair.
just, they've got me.
In your journey to earn the title Queen of Stream,
yes,
is there anything you wouldn't share?
Ooh. Am I supposed to share it now?
I mean, I'm just saying it, you know, you don't
Okay,
have to,
this is what I'll say. I'll say that imposter syndrome is a very real thing. And so in my journey to becoming the Queen of Stream, I remember my manager was like, you have to say it. Like, you have to tell people that's what you are. If you're gonna be talking about all things streaming, let's brand it out. And I felt very silly doing it. Like, I never thought I'd be sitting here across from you talking about this stuff, you know? So, yeah, I would just say imposter syndrome is a very real thing, but it's something we're working on.
No, I mean, look, even for like, you know, like all different types of celebrities or Olympic athletes, I've like all different types of people I've talked to, it's a very real thing that everyone can have it.
Yeah, it's so true. It just means you care.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, this is really funny.
Oh no. I'm scared.
No, it's good. Do you still use your DIY beer pong table?
Oh my gosh. So actually, this is the weirdest story. And how do you know that? I gifted that to my dad for Father's Day. And we do bring it out as a tradition every single Father's Day. And we play with it because he's really good at beer pong, surprisingly. So yes, we do.
I love that. You know, we dove deep into the lore.
Yeah, I see. Oh my gosh, that was like pandemic. But that was a really good table. I put my back in that. It was a good table.
We'll have to play a game of beer pong sometime.
I'm not good though.
Okay,
I don't have good skills, but we can play.
We'll be on a team.
Yeah, okay, perfect.
What secretly scares you most about success?
I don't know what will be enough for me, like what that cap will be, and that scares me a little bit because I can be a workhorse. I will do anything and everything for my career. So I worry that like what that looks like for me, you know, and being able to settle into that happiness. And maybe it's just I haven't come across the right project or whatever.
Ever since like we met so many years ago, like to where you are now, you've always been so career driven.
Yeah. With
every milestone, sometimes you got to step back and take a little self-reflection.
Absolutely, and celebrate. Like when people say celebrate small wins, it's like I'm not even celebrating my big wins. I'm just like, okay, what's next? You know? So yeah, I definitely think it's one of those things that I need to be conscious of.
Yeah, I mean, look, if you win an Oscar, you're gonna have to be like, that's enough.
Yeah, I feel like I'm good.
Yeah. How would your younger self react to who you are today?
She would be gagged. She would be so gagged. You know, I grew up in a very interesting place where like I was the only Black girl in my graduating class and like always felt kind of left out. And I think moving to California, I really have been embraced and I feel like my talents have been embraced, and I just think she would be like, she's so cool, you know? And it even feels good just to say that out loud. Even just us, like we used to do short films together. Like what is going on? The fact that we're sitting here just is so great. So I think little Lauren and little Colby would be very proud of us.
I agree. Do not roll that short film.
Yes, roll that short film. Oh wait, no, don't roll that short film.
What's a hurdle you had to face that no one knows about?
As silly as it may sound, it'll be like, why didn't I get this opportunity? Or why didn't I get to go to this event? So I think for me, especially within the last year, I had to really realize, first of all, girl, you are too busy to be going to every single thing. And then also, it's not always a personal attack. Maybe that person was next in line for that event or that brand or whatever, and your opportunity will come, and what is for you won't miss you.
Totally.
So,
You don't have to be everywhere.
You don't have to be everywhere, yeah.
Who is your dream person to interview?
Okay, can I say like 5?
Sure.
Okay, Ariana Grande, Meg Thee Stallion, Kate Winslet is like top of my list, Bryson Tiller because he's hot,
I love that.
and SZA because her music speaks to my soul. And I just feel like we'd be girlies. Like I feel like we'd get along very well. She actually just commented on my Keke Palmer interview and I was on the floor.
I sense a SZA interview coming
Yeah,
soon.
come on, SZA. Let's manifest it, girly.
Let's make that happen.
Please.
Would going back on Survivor be in your future at all?
I don't want to play Survivor again, but if Alan Cumming wants me to go on The Traitors, I would absolutely love to do that.
You would kill it on
I
Traitors.
would love to be on The Traitors. Like that is a show that I think I would do well on as a traitor.
I agree.
Yeah.
We're gonna go into the game now.
Okay.
We're gonna turn our attention to the screen.
Oh, the screen,
Yes.
not the camera.
Yep, the screen. And then we'll just have some images and it's just a simple this or that.
Okay.
All right. Sit down interview
Uh-huh.
or red carpet moment.
Sit down interview.
Why is that?
I love talking to people. I just feel like, why are we all just trying to get a Getty image? Like, what are we doing? Are we adding value? I would love to be reporting on the red carpet, but I'm not just going to take a Getty. It's cool, but.
It's funny because, I would go and buy these photos to remove the watermark and people are like, no, you want to post
You want
it
it
with
the Getty.
watermark.
So, but it's like, what are we actually doing here?
Sneakers or heels to the function?
Sneakers all day because I cannot walk in heels. I can't. That's why I have cowboy boots on right
I
now.
love it. Island life or city life?
Ooh, I am an island gal. I like both. I can't choose.
Girls trip or solo getaway?
Girls trip all day.
Yes.
Love a girls trip.
Reality TV or documentary?
Ooh, I'm gonna say documentary, which I think would probably surprise most people. I like reality TV, but documentaries are great.
Short form or long form?
Okay, so short form has been like my jam, but I am leaning into long form and learning to love long form. And so I think I like both. Can I say both? Short
Sure,
and long.
why not?
Okay.
And that concludes our mini game. Before you go,
Yes.
I have to ask you one last question.
Okay.
And that is, what lore do you want to be remembered as?
I just want to be remembered as like fun, bubbly Lauren.
I love that.
Yeah.
And I think that's exactly what you exude.
Thank you, Colby.
Thank you so much,
Of
Lauren.
course.
Lauren Ashley, Gimme Lore. Thank you so much for coming out today.
I'm so proud of you.
Oh, thank you.
You're amazing.
Well, before you go,
Yeah.
we do have to post this photo on
Okay,
the wall. So you gotta go
amazing.
sign it, get it
Okay.
on the wall,
Yay.
and that's Gimme Lore.
Yay! I think I like it on this side. So cutie. I love it.